Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the garden. Okay, so this is just a quick little update. You know, I like to do my morning stroll. Usually I'm looking for pests and all that kind of stuff. But since my lovely garden blew away with Tropical Storm, then Hurricane Debbie, we are in the rebuild mode, which is okay. It's all right. So just giving you a quick update of what's happening this week, tonight probably, and leading into the weekend. Our okra. It is finally getting ready to go in the ground. Look at this, y'all. Nice and tall and firm. So we're gonna go ahead and get these in the ground so they can get acclimated out here. Also going in the ground is our Scotch bonnet. It did very well. All the seeds, it looks like all of them germinated very well. Also our jalapeno is going in the ground, and our poblanos, okay, that's going in the ground. Our other peppers didn't make it, but guess what? It's okay. The green pepper and the orange pepper didn't make it, and that's quite all right. Our thyme is struggling a little bit. It's struggling, but it's coming. So we'll see. This is something else. I don't know what that is, but the thyme is there. So we'll see. Now, I'm a person that doesn't give up. If you try something, you just keep on trying. So we're gonna see what's happening with some other seeds around here, but the serranos, and I believe that was the poblano. Was it the poblano? It was serrano and something. Hold on, guys. I took it out. The habanero. The serrano and the habanero did not make it, but that's okay. We can replant those, okay? All right, out here in this wonderful garden of mine. So if you saw my video after Tropical Storm Debbie hit through here, you know my garden blew away. It blew away. So let me show you what was left. From the cleanup, I was able to go ahead and take down everything that was broken from the trellis for the pumpkin. And from that, it left behind these vines here. Some of them I have to inspect because I don't know. But if you saw this, you know this has grown pretty fast. It was only just these here after the storm, but this is all new growth here. This is new growth here. Like I told you, with this plant, I'm not worried. It's rooted, so I don't have any worries about that. But I do have some new ants back here I've never seen before. I have no idea what that is. Looks like a carpenter ant. But whatever it is, it's gonna go because I gotta put some stuff down here to get him out of here. But I went through here just to make sure that the roots, these vines here, were covered. The wind has, we had a couple of days of rain, so the wind has kind of blown things around. But this is the grass straw I was telling you guys about, the garden straw. That's what I put down there as a base to keep my roots moisturized, to hold in the moisture, but also to cover the vines for this plant and any other vining plant that I may have over here. Okay, so that's what's going on with that. I dug out this area where the butternut squash was, and I'm gonna continue to dig through there. I'm making sure that there's nothing living in there because I do not want the squash bugs to attack my baby plant before it even gets started. Okay, so the plan is I'm gonna make a nice delicious meal for you guys this weekend with that butternut squash. So I'm clearing all this out, but what I did do, because my lovely peppers did not make it, I decided to do a direct sow. Now we'll see if that works. I don't know. I'm willing to try anything because guess what? I don't give up so easy, okay? So there we are, right here. Green pepper, orange pepper. So I put that there. This weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and harvest these as well. I'm gonna harvest those along with the onions on the other side. I may have a surprise over here. I'm not gonna speak too soon. We'll see, but I see a little yellow flower and I know that's not sweet potato. So I may have a surprise. I don't want to jinx it, but if you know, you know. I don't know, but I may have a surprise. So anyway, this is what's left of the sweet potato. What was next to it was the cantaloupe. So again, I dug out this area. I'm sifting the dirt because I don't want to plant that if there's something living there. Well, I mean, there's something living there, but you know what I mean. I just want to make sure that it's not infested with squash bugs. So I haven't seen anything. And I think because the plant is gone, they're gone. So whatever. But I did cut back a lot of that sweet potato. And I'm glad I did, because guess what I found? Eggs galore. Because you remember how full it was. It was so full and dense that you couldn't see behind the trellis what was going on back there. Guys, it was so many eggs. Like, the squash bug eggs were terrible. White fly, all kinds of stuff. But I couldn't see behind the trellis. So, like I said, everything happens for a reason. I don't mind a rebuild, because whatever's in that ground already for our sweet potatoes, you know, that's what's in there. So, this is what's left. I got lizards everywhere, y'all. So from the cut, now I can see this little dead stuff. I definitely have to get this out of here because I don't want to attract any more bugs. So I'll clear all that. Look at this. Look at this right here. These are the little orange ones I was telling you guys about. They do eat the bugs. They eat those little flying, the little grass flies, and they also eat worms. So if there's any worms lingering around, they'll eat them. But they're not moving fast enough for me. So that's what's left of the sweet potato, okay? So not worried about the sweet potato. It'll be fine. And as you can see, the roots that I exposed, I put some of the garden straw over those to keep them moist, okay? Let's see what's over here. So what I did yesterday was just a test. I wanted to see what I can get away with in this little corner. Because I have a rebuild situation going on the other side with my green onion, I took 3 of the ones that I had for the replant over there. I took them and put them over here. I gave them some fertilizer and dropped them in here and watered them, okay? I also took some sprigs of thyme from my fridge and dropped them in here. I don't know if they're gonna make it, but I'm just testing to see. If they don't, I don't care. I'll drop some more thyme seeds somewhere in addition to putting some more in a pot, okay? This is where the okra is gonna go. I took fertilizer, all-purpose fertilizer from Burpees. It's for vegetables, fruits, and just regular garden. I mixed this in and I turned the soil, because you got to remember, this was saturated with water after Tropical Storm Debbie. So I needed to make sure that it's still moisture there, but I wanted to get some nutrients in there before I brought my okra over here. So I poured some down there yesterday. I'll show you what I used. And then I churned the soil just to make sure everything was okay here and clear. Any little debris that's not in there, rocks, I took that out. And this will be our area for the okra and a couple of peppers. All right, the tomato plant. I gave it some shade yesterday because it was hot as heck out here. But look at this greenery. Now you see some of the stuff is died out from the storm, but this is new beautiful green. So I'm hoping, I'm gonna give it a couple more days, and then this old stuff right here, I'm gonna cut it right there and cut those to give it some breathing room. And all of this lushness hopefully will be tomatoes here soon, especially this one. And this was a volunteer. I planted those. This was a volunteer. All right. This poor melon. I don't know what's going on with that tendril. I know this melon is not ready, but just as you see this is how the leaves died off after the storm. I just left this here because this baby, I'm hoping that it'll stay. I did put some fertilizer down there, but don't get it twisted. I dropped some more seeds down there. I think I put 2 or 3. So I'm hoping that binds up here soon. If it doesn't make it, we got more watermelon on the way. So I cannot be the garden of one fruit each plant. I got 1 butternut squash and 1 watermelon. We have to get more. So I'm hoping with this rebuild of the garden that we'll get that. But I also have some more, and I told you this before. I had some rogue tomato plants back here, but they're getting big. So whatever, I'm gonna get what I want. There is volunteer tomato back here next to that beautiful pineapple. And like I told you guys before, that one's definitely going to make it. Look at all that growth in the middle. All of that's new since I planted it from the inside of the house. This one is still struggling. There's still green on it, so I'm not going to bother it. You know, this is still in there. This one still may make it, okay? But listen, we eat pineapple, so I don't give up. That one's definitely going to make it. Not worried about that. By the time it even gets to a good stage, hopefully we'll have tomatoes and watermelon, and then we can move this trellis out the way and let this just be pineapple land. And I will plant more here. So just trying something. This is still pretty sturdy, so this may make it, like I said. And we'll keep an eye on this. But look, there's more tomato here. These are all volunteer. All of that's volunteer. It just grew on its own. I didn't do anything for it. It just grew there. And that's from compost. You know, we eat a lot of tomatoes, so like the clippings, cuttings, they have seeds in them. So that's what's new. What else? Oh, there's an herb called savory. I have to put a sticker here for it, a little tag. I have summer savory. I don't know how bushy it'll get, so I'm gonna be careful how I plant over here. But I did make a row in front of those green onion, and we'll see, because I heard it's in the family of thyme and rosemary, so you can season like that. So if you were cooking and your recipe called for thyme or rosemary, it's a good substitute for it. So I've had those seeds for a while, but I said since I'm experimenting with this little section right here, why not? So I'm gonna have some green onion here. If the thyme works, then okay, it worked. If it doesn't, then that's okay. I'm gonna get me an area of thyme. I have to have it. So because we cook so much with it. What else, guys? What else was I gonna tell you? I think that's pretty much it. But again, I'm gonna harvest those 2 banana pepper, which I believe those are banana pepper. I'm gonna harvest those this weekend. We're gonna harvest all of the green onion that we can from the other side, and then we'll just keep an eye on these new seeds that we drop. And like I said, I see a beautiful little yellow flower over there, and I know what I planted there. So that's great if that's there. That's all I'm gonna say. That's great if it's there. I don't want to jinx anything. And that's all we got going on. Oh, the avocado that my little Peter Rabbit came out here chomping on. I don't believe that this one's gonna make it, but that's okay. I'm sure. I had the one in the compost. Like I said, he bit that one too, but that's all right. There'll be more to come. I'm still saving that space for an avocado tree. It looks like it's not gonna make it. This is completely dry, but again, I don't put nothing past nature. Who knows? It may come back. I don't know. Maybe I just need to cut this off and let it come on through again. I don't know, but we'll see. The other one, although Peter Rabbit bit the little leaves off of there, it's still sturdy. It's sturdy. And look at this. If you can see, I don't know if I can zoom in, but this is new growth coming here. Like, all of this is solid, very flexible. It's not dried out. So I have faith in that one. That one will probably make it. Our first one that we had, it's still struggling. It's still on the struggle bus. I'm not sure, but it's still green and it's still there, but it hasn't had any new growth on it. Just the one leaf that's still there. But again, you know, these plants are just, they do whatever they want. And just like it popped up out of nowhere, that seed had been in there. Well, it was 2 seeds. They both had been in there for 6 months before it even did a sprout up for me to even know it was there. And my husband just happened to see it when he was cutting the grass. And he said, that looks like it might be food. So he didn't run over it. But yeah, that's it. And I'll tell you this, I'm gonna have to come back out here. It looks like something's been digging. Something's been digging. I haven't seen these squirrels out here, but something's digging. There's no telling. But at any rate, our papaya is doing very well. It's still holding on. Actually, it's doing dang good. But the roots are being exposed, so I'll put some gardening straw down there. But something's definitely digging in here. And give it some fertilizer. So, oh guys, that's that. But just wanted to give you a quick update of what to expect this weekend. That's what's going down. So there's our pumpkin coming right back strong. If you look at the video after the storm passed, there's new growth there. It didn't look like that. So with the sun and the upcoming rain and all that stuff, I have good faith in this plant. We might get one pumpkin, y'all. We might get two, but we're gonna get something. We put in too much time and effort into this. That's gotta come. We've waited too long. So that's that. I will take a look at some of these this weekend, a closer look, just to make sure these aren't, they don't have anything going on with them. If it is, I'm gonna get rid of it now so we don't have any issues later. But that's it. Once I cut it, I'm gonna bury it up under this straw so we don't have any vine board problems. Okay. So that's it for that. And then the green onion on the other side, we're gonna dig all of that up, y'all. If you saw me harvest our onion seeds, I'm gonna use that and some of our the end roots from our scallion. I'm gonna plant some of those too. And I have another little project I'm working on. I'll share that with you. I'm waiting for something to sprout on it first before I get my hopes up too high. And then I'll share that with you guys. I'm randomly looking to see if I have any scallion growing in my grass out here, because I'm telling you, those seeds went everywhere. So with that being said, oh, hello, little bee. Let me get out of your way. I'm moving. Okay, it's bees over here right now. I'm letting them work. We'll look at it. You guys have seen this 1,000 times. We're gonna just dig all that up. And wow, the bees are heavy over here today. All right, let me get out of their way. They're real heavy, so I'm gonna let them work because we need them to work. But yeah, that's it. You've seen that over and over. It's nothing new. But let me show you the fertilizer that I use. I like the bees, so they're over there. All right, so the fertilizer that I use is all natural, organic. It's all-purpose from Burpee. If it's backwards, I'm sorry. This is a 444 granular plant food. This works for indoor and outdoor, okay? And it's for new plant growth and for more blooms and stuff like that. This is a 4-pound bag. I got it from Amazon. And so far, we'll see, but just to give you an idea of what I use. And of course, if you've seen me before, I also use burnt bone meal. This is good for calcium and phosphorus, okay, for your plants. This is almost gone. I need to get some of this. This is what I started that cantaloupe with, those little seeds. I just threw them out there and put a little bit of this in there. It's gone. Now, Miracle Grow, the shake and feed, I use this. This is for my citrus trees, avocado and mango. I have those, so I use that. And this is a 3-month feed, okay? So that's all I use, guys. And then, of course, I use compost. So that's what's going on in the garden. That's my morning stroll for today. And tonight, hopefully, if it's cool enough, because it's steamy out here right now. If it's cool enough, then I'll come out here and go ahead and put that okra in the ground tonight. I will show that with you guys. Yeah, we'll just do it like that. But if not, it will be this before the week is over with. But it will definitely be first thing in the morning before the sun. It's shaded over here, but it's steamy. I want to come out here like early before it gets too hot like this. I mean, like at dusk, like dawn, like right when the sun is peaking, and handle that. So that's all I got. I did try the chayote again. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to figure out something. I was able to get a seed to root, but it's a weird, finicky kind of fruit. So I'm just gonna keep trying. I'm not giving up. So I will have my chayote because I love it. But once it's growing, that's it. It's growing. There's no stopping it. It's just getting it started. So third time's a charm, y'all. So I'm gonna try again and see what I can get. The time is moving pretty slow for me, but the magnificent thing is I have 3 sets of peppers and I got some okra. So hey, I'm not complaining. And all that's going in the ground. And then, yeah, that's it. So y'all have a good day. Thank you for joining me on the garden stroll and a quick garden update. And I'll see you when it's time to plant, which will be here soon. So you guys have a good day. Catch you on the next video. Bye.